Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm still trying to fix my camera here. A little late in getting ready. Ugh. It is Happy Father's Day, everyone. Happy Father's Day. To all the wonderful fathers out there, whether it's a father to a pet, father to a child, father to someone else's child, whatever. Happy Father's Day. I see that I have to, once again, edit Facebook. Let's see. No, it makes me remove it again. I really hate having to do this all the time. Sorry. It doesn't let me do it ahead of time, so I can only do it once I'm on here. Let's see, we still have another Facebook challenge here. To remove it and add it again. It's a real pain in the butt. So, are there any special things that you are doing for Father's Day today? For those of you who do not know, I'm Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, healer, psychic. I do tarot cards. I do all sorts of healing, and I make all sorts of really cool things that are helpful for your spiritual path and journey. All right. So let me just get my little date thing out here. Goodness, I had that ready. I swear, I'm just losing stuff all over the place this morning. June 16th, Father's Day. All right, let's see if I can straighten this out a little. There we go. All right, so let's say our good mornings. Good morning, Auntie, Dreamweaver, Mama, Colleen, Kayla. Yes, happy Father's Day. I know and good morning, Robert. So happy Father's Day so far, Dreamweaver and Robert and anybody else that's watching. I hope you have a nice day planned. At least maybe somebody taking you out to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just spending the day with you. That'd be really, really cool. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start the day. Some cards here. Have not yet picked them out. Let's see if we got anything on the side. Now I'm going to wing it and try one of my tarot cards. We haven't used the big old deck in a long time. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life for the week of June 16th, 2024? What's best going to help them? Help me pull the proper card to best help everyone in their path in life. I need the perfect card to come out. Let me read it properly. All right, we have the Lovers card. So this is when all things happen. Things are either resumed. I wasn't sure if I pulled it up right side up or upside down, so I always like to read these both ways, just in case. It depends on where you are in your path in life and what's going on in your life. So it feels like things are in bloom. Happiness reigns again, whether it's a love of a pet, love of another person, really just being in sync with someone. And sometimes, because this came, I had this feeling that for some people it's the upside down. I feel for some people you may feel that you need to do a peeling away before the real happiness occurs. But it, like all things, needs work in order to blossom and continue. But love is definitely in the air. So if this is the time that you were thinking you'd like to look for that perfect significant other, this is the time to get out there and look. It could even just be that compassionate friend, or what do they call those people? Companion. So just a companion that you get to go to lunch with or dinner with or just have those real intimate talks with. It just feels like things are really opening up in the love area, especially this week. That's a good card. Good card. All right. All right, Spirit. What else is best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 16th, 2024? So it wants to come out. All right, we have the sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Those are those worth making. The sacrifices are worth making for some people, but there are others that will just take and take and take, and they're not giving back, or they're not giving back in the proper way. So they either need a talking to, or the warning, or something, because watch where the sacrifices are. It shouldn't be you making all the sacrifices, but at the same time, sometimes it's worth giving a little something up for those special certain people, or special certain sacrifices for the way that you would like to live life. Maybe something that you're creating in life. Maybe it's a new business, a new household, whatever the case may be. You may have to sacrifice a little bit of your dreams. Like some people want a particular home, maybe out in the woods or something. Maybe that's just not ready yet, or not in the cards for you. As bad as you want it, it just might not be. So you may have to sacrifice going for a little bit less just to have that dream home of your own. It's things to that sort. So watch what those sacrifices you may be being called to do, give up, and watch out that you're not giving up too much for the wrong people who just simply aren't able to give it back. Very important stuff. All right. We have... All right, Spirit. What else is best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for June 16th, 2024? Haha. This is a good one. 4th of July is coming up, everybody. So it's birthday, and even today is a holiday. Matter of fact, we're celebrating Lucky's birthday, too. That's my little dog, Lucky. He's the black with the little white mustache. All right. He's going to be 5 today. And well, actually, he's going to be 5 on the 19th, but we're celebrating today along with Father's Day. So for the holiday, the answers you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. So it could be somebody's birthday, it could be on the 4th of July. Maybe that significant other appears on that day, because don't forget, we have the love that's in the air. And maybe it's, making that sacrifice. You never leave the house. Maybe it's time to leave the house so you can go out and meet those spectacular people and enjoy those little miracles that are just awaiting to occur for you. Love it. All right. Oh, that's where they are. Let's do the soul card. Awesome. All right, Spirit. What's best can help everyone in their path in life? What do they need to know, especially for the week of June 16th, 2024? Card is, am I willing? Am I willing? Willing to do what? And again, it almost sounds like the sacrifice card, right? All right. I'm waiting for it to, there it is, zoom in. You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than you ever have before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Yes, sometimes we're called to give up something so we can receive something better. It could be relationships, it could be jobs, it could be a way of thinking, it could even be, religion and all sorts of things. All right, today's soul action. Be brave. Follow your heart's compass and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible, or it is possible. Sometimes depends on the way you say it. So again, screenshots are good for this card. So again, it does feel like this is where the sacrifice is coming from. A lot of times it's just your belief system. Like, all right, well, I'm not going to go. I'm not bothered going. I never meet anybody anyway. Or, why? I know I hate this job. I hate it, but why look for something else? I mean, it's paying the bills. Sometimes you have to put that best foot forward and just try it and see what miracles occur. All right. Answer here. Good morning, Casey. Welcome. Okay. All right, Spirit. One more card, and kind of like zero in on the fathers too. Sometimes you may even still be female and still feel like we have to be the father or mother and father. So, Spirit, what is best can help everyone in their path in life for this week of June 16th, 2024. These are the Rumi cards. Literally, two of them came out in my hand. They came out like so. And they're both kind of almost on the same color code here. So let's see. I feel a lot of people some people are in dark despair. They really haven't seen or come across their miracle yet. But God is listening. So your guides, guardians, and angels, they are here to help you. Do not give up hope. Do not give up faith, because the light still shines on you. And sometimes you might find that you are the light for other people. And then just pray for your own miracle to come. You have to know your worthiness so it comes to you. All right. Beyond death, life. It's a good one to take a picture of too. Screenshot. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. You are urged beyond that what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all you have known. What you have known is now too small for your soul. See? Boy, did I have that right. I'm telling you, we say it every time. You can't make this stuff up. They are so all going hand in hand with each other. And me just reading what I was getting from the picture on the card is matching perfectly. So it is time to let go and let go of the things that no longer serve your higher good, because a lot of times we hold on to things that we know are bad for us, but we don't either see a way out or we can't even fathom a possible happy future. Sometimes we just are used to it and we're afraid to let go because we don't know anything else. We're afraid to hope. You need to do it. They're saying the time is now. All right. Second card that came up is, all right, goes up this way. Oh, there she is. So I see all this creative energy and all this burning away of what no longer serves you, all this burning fire of creativity. Something new is about to emerge, and it's almost reminding me as the fire phoenix rising from the ashes. It's you have the power to create whatever you want. You have the power to make the changes. You have the power to ignite your passion towards your dreams and start working towards them. I was right with the phoenix. All right, sacred phoenix heart. Reason says there is no way out. Love says there is a way, and I have traveled it many times. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically or are in the deepest despair. Oh, I was getting that for the other card. Because you have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest. Love guides us through travails, which travels, that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge or any cause. Love says there is always another way. That is powerful. There's always a way. Even though you could have done the same thing 25 times over, but it doesn't mean this time's not going to be different for you. Don't give up, especially right before the miracle occurs. Those are some really important messages today. I really, really love those. All right. Now, we're going to pick a trinket. Get closer here. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 16th, 2024? All right, so, interesting. 2 again came out. For those of you who do not know, let's see if I can get this out of here. Oh, there, this way. Okay, these are the scissors, these little magical scissors. So this means you have to cut away, as we were just saying, and you can't make this stuff up. You have to cut away what no longer serves your higher good or your purpose in life. What is your purpose? Is your purpose to love others? Maybe you have a significant other that tries to kibosh that, like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't help other people. You shouldn't be love. You're all for me, 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 me. Well, skip that. So is your job really making you sick? Think about these things, all these things that could be tied in to stifling your higher good or your wonderful self. It's time to shed the skin. All right. So this is a makeup keychain. So it's the key holder. So there's a key to getting what you need and desire. Makeup is a falsehood. So what it means is sometimes you have to be or act like someone you're not to get what you truly need or to push through the fires of change. So like going for an interview, sometimes you're scared half to death and you really don't know the job, but you have to go in there like you know your stuff, like you're confident, and pretend your way through it if you have to get that job. And sometimes when it's leaving relationships, sometimes you just have to pretend to be stronger than what you are. Question things, challenge their threats or whatever, because a lot of times that's all they are. People love to control other people, and that's what you need to do to leave the relationship. Then you have to put on that brave face, call the shots, do what you need to do. Friendships, sometimes it's time to walk away. There's all sorts of things that where you have to be, sometimes even to yourself, pretend that you have faith, pretend that you can do better, and you'll be surprised how you will do better. So those are, again, 2 really powerful things. So let's see what the stone for the week is. All right, Spirit. The stone, the stone, the stone. Hello, Pam. Good morning. All right, Spirit. Let me pick the proper stone that's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June 16th, 2024. What's good for them to carry and work with? We got a twofer going on today. Everything's 2. Maybe one's really for Father's Day. Maybe we're at the cusp of something big. Hello, ma'am. We do readings for donations. Matter of fact, let me put that up there. And that's the ways to pay. But today is Father's Day, so we are going to be giving the fathers some freebies here today. moments. All right, so I will go ahead and give you the lowdown on those stones. But as we're doing this, these messages I'm giving right now are for everyone. So if you missed the beginning, you go back and play it again, and it may help to answer a question that you may have. So check it out, because that might be exactly what you were looking for. All right, so the stone is, I'm just making sure if it's not citrine in there too. This is amethyst. It's a beautiful piece of amethyst. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus on the amethyst. Come on, camera. Focus. Focus. Gotta get in the focus here. Come on. There it is. Beautiful piece of amethyst. Yeah. Amethyst is spiritual. It's good for tranquil moments. It's also good for meditation. Good for prosperity. That calm, peace, peaceful decision making also. So this probably help you through any nervous times you may have. So let's go ahead and see what Google has to say about amethyst. What are the metaphysical properties of amethyst? It's thinking. All right. Commonly referred to as the healing tranquilizer, amethyst provides a sense of calmness and aids in accepting one's destiny with contentment. Let's see, we need more. It's good for stress. Anxiety relief. Amethyst is deep purple color, is revered as a calming stone, is renowned for its ability to alleviate stress and anxiety. The gemstone is said to help improve mental stability and reduce stress and anxiety. Of course, we're just zipping through them all here. Has been treasured throughout the ages. Amethyst is widely recognized. Of course, stress. It's all good for stress. Stress is everywhere. Balances the hormones, they're also saying. It helps balance hormone levels in the body, making it beneficial for conditions such as PMS, menopause, and hormonal imbalances. Its emotional, mental, physical aspects of the body, aligning chakras and fostering spiritual growth, uses and metaphysical properties. Let's see. Natural tranquilizer. It relieves an individual from stress and strain, soothes irritability, balances mood swings, dispels anger, rage, fear, and anxiety. Also helps boost the immune system. It helps build the body's natural defense against illness. Immune system reduces bruising, injuries, and swellings. It heals disease of the lungs and respiratory tract. Oh, that's good. Amethyst assists the body in fighting diseases, purifying the blood, and reducing physical, emotional, and psychological stress. And it really helps with the chakras and is also connected to the crown chakra. Very, very good stone. All right. Again, we have scrolling through below. If you really, really need a reading today, then you can donate at any one of these ways. They're going through below. And they have to tell me what app you use so I can check on that, and I will be happy to give you a reading. Hey, at least I'm not putting a price on it. I keep telling people how important that is. You have no idea. When I go to fairs, I charge, it's $30, well, actually I charge $40 for 15 minutes. But when I'm home, I charge $35 for 15 minutes, $65 for half an hour, and $120 an hour. So for me to offer just doing readings for donations is like phenomenal. So I just had to stress that to people. All right, this is the moss agate. Yeah, moss. And again, moss agate and tree agates are a lot alike. So I think usually anytime I pick the stone, we go for moss agate and tree agate. Yes, please don't forget to donate. And donations will get you a chance to win a free 10-minute reading. I don't even know if we've had any donations this month. I have to go back and check. So that helps me to bring this to you because it costs me about $30 a month just to be on here to stream this to you guys. So I am paying to give you guys readings. Do you understand this? It's like some people, I swear, they just don't get it. Okay. What are the metaphysical properties of moss agate? This thing just refusing to talk to me today. So what does it do spiritually? It encourages tranquility. We got this tranquility and emotional balance thing. No wonder why these both came out together. It's the perfect stone for those who experience strong aggression or overly nurturing emotions. But I think I need to anchor that stuff around my neck. Helping to balance the male and female energies whenever they become too extreme. What are the metaphysical properties? Most often grows on rocks. Okay. Creating different elements of nature. This can be seen as a symbol of interconnectedness and the importance of relationships. It can also be seen as the healer of emotional wounds, since it fills the cracks of the wounding or broken hearts. That's kind of cool. So we're going to say, what is the intention? All right. What are the metaphysical properties of tree agate?
According to Crystal Digest, the tree agate can help to open and heal the heart chakra. It is said to promote forgiveness, compassion, and understanding.
So it seems like everyone's needing some emotional and some stressful release today. And all this is that things must change. And if you want some of that hardship to go away, you need to cut ties. You need to cut out things in your life that no longer serve your higher good. Maybe it's a bad way of eating. Maybe it's something that you're ingesting. Maybe you need to change your health regimen. What are you doing or not doing? Are you working out too much? Are you working for a company that has so many pollutants in the air? It's really making you sick. I mean, you just may need to cut that stuff out and be strong, be brave, do what you need to do, be who you need to be to push yourself forward because your new life is waiting for you, but it calls for that sacrifice. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It so goes hand in hand right now. That is so awesome. All right. Hello, Catherine. Good morning and welcome. So don't forget to please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you are on YouTube. We like those follows and those positive comments on Facebook and on YouTube. So please do that now. And we're going to open this up. We will go ahead and do that one free reading first. And then we're going to ask the fathers to step in. So anyone, you could pick a number from 1 through 20. If you'd like, you can add your question to it in case you win. So only could pick one number, 1 through 20. You can go now while I'm cleaning this up. So fathers, you can sit here and think about or write down what your question may be. Say if you're, again, fatherhood doesn't necessarily mean you had to have offspring or offspring of your own, or could be a pet that you've been nurturing. Some people just haven't had kids. Doesn't mean you haven't been nurturing someone or helping. There it is. Thank you, Catherine. We are very happy you came, and we're hoping that you'll like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you can ever sign on to YouTube, you can do all that. This way you don't miss the show. And I got one of my things that went off here. So congratulations. So how we do it here, Catherine, again, if you make any kind of donations, you get a chance to win at the end of the month. And your chances are strong because I don't think we got any donations yet. So I had to go back and check my accounts to see. All right, is everyone done? We're going to count to 3, and then I'm going to roll the dice. A 1, and a 2, and a 3. All right, here we go. We're going to see who won. We got number 4. Number 4. There it is. 4. So, looks like Colleen is closest so far. I'm just going to go back and check here. We got bells ringing in town. That's kind of odd. All right. So, Colleen, what is your question? Colleen is our winner. I'm waiting, Colleen. Where'd you go? There it is. Yay. We have a general reading today. Too many areas to cover at this time. All right. Yay. Okay. First, I feel a need to start with our purple deck. That's our angels and fairies. All right, Spirit. For Colleen Zietlow, what does she need to know right now? What's best going to help her in her path in life? Answer any questions that she may have. They're saying get some exercise. And I know, when people are worn out, they think that they've already worn out and their body can't do anymore. But the thing is, exercise is a funny thing because it's not what you're doing that your body doesn't want to do. It's you need to do things that your body likes to do. Taking a walk, sit in the park. Maybe you just need to do some stretching because of all the work you have been doing. So there's certain exercises that you probably need to do. Even if it's hand exercises, some people have the carpal tunnel or some other issues. It's time to do what your body needs from you. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So if you're doing too many things that haven't been good for you, it's time to switch it up a little bit and do things that are good for you. First one. Right, Colleen. These are our little artsy cards. We haven't done them in a while. All right, Spirit, for Colleen. Colleen Zietlow. What does she need to know right now? What's best going to help her in her path in life? Let me pick one card, especially for now. What should her focus be? All right. We have this one. All right, so first of all, what I noticed is the dragons usually stand for a magical change. And you have the earth at your feet. You do have many choices. I think it's going to be a decision of which way you want to go. Do you feel people are watching you? And I also feel there may be more things going on beneath the scene than you realize. And you have this ancient wisdom. You have stuff that really sits on the back burner of your mind, and I think it needs to be utilized. And I think this is going to clear up any indecision or confusion that you may have. All right, trust. Again, if you can screenshot. Trust and love. There must be trust. Without trust, there is no love. Jealousy is an illness of the mind and heart. Trust lives in the lodge of your innocence. The Heoka is a warrior of the Native American tradition who goes into battle backwards on his horse with a broken lance, knowing that the Great Spirit will protect him. It is this kind of trust that you need. The imbalanced aspects of patriarchal history resides like the stone carvings within each of us. Welcome the new aspects of feminine power in your being, even though they may seem foreign. Trust in the ways of power and the Great Spirit. Know that you are made of power and live with trust in your heart. The whole time that I'm reading this, I'm getting, you have to ask. You need to tell the universe exactly what you need, but you have to be like really focused in that quiet space, like maybe after meditation or something, and say, okay, I'm ready. This is what needs to happen. This needs to be the outcome. Um, I'm putting that out there. Please assist me and help me with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever you need to do, it really feels like they would like to help you, but you need the focus, I guess, because there's so much going on and it's hard to focus on more than 3 things at once. So if you have more than 3 things going on, try not to take it beyond the 3, and then maybe the next day or the next week you can focus on the next 3 or add them to the list or something. I think maybe by the end of the week you can add them all, but each day you can ask for that next thing. All right, Spirit. Soul card for Colleen. You've been exercising more lately than before, but need to focus more on certain areas. Yes, yes. Hello, Sophia. Welcome. So we do accept donations. We do donation readings. It could be anything. I just ask that you don't make it ridiculous, like $1. I mean, I'll still do it for that, but you'll kind of get what you pay for, sort of thing. Although I try to make it nice for everyone. And I'm making it affordable for everyone because I know people don't have money, but yet they need help. But at the same time, I need the money to pay the bills to stream this to you. So I must ask for donations. It gives a person their worth, their self-worth. Okay. The card you got is, don't forget to screenshot these. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Damn, I think you got this another time, Colleen. Yeah, I think you definitely need to put people in a place, and that's going to help you too. And, enlist help. When you need it, you need it. Tired of being the one like, yes, I can do everything. Yeah, I've been a miracle worker, but, this miracle worker is getting a little exhausted here. All right. To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Today's soul action. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone, just you. Okay, today's mantra. I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. Geez, I think I need to take this card. All right, so screenshot this, my love. You definitely need this card. All right. Thank you, Catherine. And what app did you use to donate, my dear? Because I need to check on those. All right. I think I want to pick a trinket for you for some reason here. All right. What does Colleen need to know? What's best going to help her path in life? Let me pick the proper trinket. All right. You got two, and it's funny because this one was trying to come out earlier. I really had to wash that thing. It's no longer a white fuzzy. But using copper is going to help you pain wise. So if you're experiencing a lot of pain, not feeling that you're able to do things that you really like to do or love to do or need to do, they have like copper socks, they have copper jewelry that you can wear, anything with copper in it, but it's also a great conductor of energy. So utilize that with any other stones that you believe would be helpful for you too at this time, or in anything else that you're utilizing. Maybe put a special oil on some copper, and it helps to enhance whatever it does for you. And I do feel that really good things are coming because you got the white fuzzies. So kind of getting the message like by the end of June, I think things will work out well for you, my dear. So hopefully that has helped. I hope we hit on some of the things you need to know about. Oh, that card. All right, where'd that deck go? There it is. All right. Oops. Give me one moment. Uno momento. So while I'm checking on this, any of the fathers, I would really like to hear from you guys as well. Like, what would your questions be? And what is your question, Catherine? And thank you so much for your donation. It is so needed. And I'm going to go ahead and write that down now. If you have the ability to check on us every week, we do at the end of the month, the people who donate get a chance to win a 10-minute reading. All right, I'm just writing down that you donated here. All right. No one gets forgotten. All right, Catherine, I'm waiting on that question. Or just want to, we'll just see what we get for you. All right. Let's see what we get here. If I'll get a new job offer soon, like within 2 to 3 months. All right. And you hit on some strong things in the trinkets too. I broke a neck chain recently. In the process of looking for a new chain, I found a copper one and a copper feathered trinket. Wow. Put a trinket on a chain. There you go. That's awesome. I love it. So wear more copper as much as you can all over. It has made a difference. I sleep with one of those copper pillowcases, and I've always had major neck problems that usually keep me up at night. And I can tell you, my neck feels a lot better. So, I'm going to start looking into those like copper sheets and everything else. And when I used to work and I was standing all the time, I had to wear copper socks. So, yes. And sometimes they say you need to charge your copper things, like your copper socks or pillowcase. I haven't charged a pillowcase in a while. It's still working, but putting them then in the sun is supposed to help charge them up. All right, just say no. General reading for the soul of Papa. Cool. All right. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do Catherine's reading here, and then we will do the dad's. All right, Catherine. You should get a job, Spirit. Anything you share, tell. All right, for you, the first card is air. There we go. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. So exchange of life, bringing energies. So going outside, doing some meditating, being really connected to the earth and the fairies and things. And when you start posting your requests to them, they will help bring into your life what it is that you desire and need. So if it's this job, I think that's what you're going to get. I think you're going to be waiting closer to the 4th month, three to 4 months I get for the job that you desire. I think you can get offered some little jobs that were kind of meaningless, which they might be all right to take for now. And I mean, there might be things, and I don't want to take this away from people who are working at places like McDonald's or anything, but when you're focused on something you really want, that may not be it. I'll tell you, McDonald's and stuff, from what I understand, they actually pay pretty good now these days. But I do feel like maybe you're more, might even be in a restaurant type setting. Why do I get more red for some reason? I'm seeing red. So maybe it's a place where they wear red more or something like that. But I feel that might be your temporary hold until you get what you truly desire. But I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at either. It would probably be more than you're achieving right now. So let's see. La la la. I'm going to use this deck for that question. It has some yes and no cards in the deck. All right, Spirit. For Catherine, ye are Kuya. She'll get a new job offer soon, like within 2 to 3 months. Come on, help me pick the right card for her. This can help her in her path in life. Oh. Funny. Work came out. So working in your mind, working with the energies, working with what you have available to you is going to be important right now. You really have to definitely work it. Whatever angle you're trying to produce, you definitely, your energy is required in it. I'll tell you that. All right. All right. There's something that's holding you back. So the death card means there's something that you need to release. There's something old and dead in your life that is really stifling your energy. And that is what needs to go. I don't know if it could even be the old job, but somehow maybe doing a ritual saying, all right, this job is no more. My energy is towards what is new and healthy for me, what I desire. So, and if it's a person, place, or thing, then you need to get rid of whatever that is that's ruining your energy, that's should be going in the right direction. So there's some sort of release, something that needs to go. All right. We're going to go ahead and pull a soul card for you. All right, Spirit. For Catherine. Yeah, maybe that's soul job. All right. Who can I serve today? Now, this is another one you could take a screenshot of. So it feels like it's like practicing something. All right. All right. Let's let it focus. All right. In a world lacking soul-to-soul connections, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Today's soul action. Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. So it's almost like, I don't know if you signed on to see our weekly forecast. You should definitely look at that if you haven't seen it. Because it was, oh, what was that card? Where you had to sacrifice something. So it feels like exercising that sharing and that unconditional energy, and it feels like it comes back to you. And being this is what you're looking for is work, I believe that's what's going to help to set things off for you. So I hope that has been of help for you. I do feel it coming, but sometimes it takes time for the right one to come. This hasn't anything. So I still get the 3 to 4 month thing, but I do feel that there's other things in process right now to help you to exercise what you truly want. Maybe being sure on your path. Maybe it's taking a different job or something to meet that certain other person that might be the one that helps lead you to that next job. You know, you just never know why these things occur. I hope that's been of help. All right. Ooh, which daddy asked first here? Dreamweaver, and then Robert. I can't think of anything particular question, so I'd like a general reading, please. All right. All right, we're going to start with the soul card for you. All right, what does Dreamweaver need to know, especially for this week, for Father's Day? What's best going to help him in his path in life? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got 2 that came out. One came out and flipped over, so we'll read that one first. Again, if you can screenshot, this would be good to do. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? You know, I swear you got this card once before, because sometimes you have a hard time making up your mind. You have to throw the universe a bone or a clue, you know? That's what I feel like. All right, so here it is. Burn with desire. Is this thing coming in clear? There we go. Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Today, go inward with your answers. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? It sounds like the show Lucifer, if anybody's seen that. Choose what makes you happy and do that. So start with what makes you happy, and it's like putting one foot in front of the other helps to bring to you what it is that you truly desire. As long as everything you do each day is one step in that direction, you're giving the universe something to go to run with. Giving them some fuel to that. All right. All right, Spirit. What else does Dreamweaver need to know? What's best going to help him in his path in life? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I had a second card. Sorry. What excuses am I making right now? What excuses are you making right now? Oops. All right. Scan screenshots if you can. No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. There, that's some strong, powerful stuff. I like it. All right. All right. Now, there's the deck I was looking at. All right, Spirit. What else is going to be good and accurate here for Dwayne? Dreamweaver. Let me pick the proper card that best helps him in his path in life. All right. Receptivity. It's kind of going hand in hand with those other cards. It's a pretty card. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. So being that open vessel for the energy to work through you and for you. That's really cool. I really love the color. I don't know if you can even see all the colors. Yeah, you should be able to. It's really pretty. So staying in a receptive mode, even if you have to wake up every day and saying, I am open to receive the blessings and miracles coming my way today, and I'm open to receive blah, 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 whatever it is that you're looking for. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and leave that be. So, sometimes when people have those fears of going outside or being around people or whatever, just do it today, but say those words first. I'm open to receive life's wonderful, beautiful miracles and the happiness. And I just want to see smiles and happiness in other people's faces. I mean, whatever it is that you need to say before you leave the house, or just open to miracles every day. Even if you don't plan to leave the house, somebody might come knocking at your door. I mean, you never know. All right. And we will do a Rumi card for you. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help Dreamweaver in his path in life today? Happy Father's Day. Ooh, colorful stuff. We got the colorful stuff. Look at that. The artist within is really waiting to come out. Now, whether it's being creative with your life or creative in other ways, it is there. And you got a lot of spirituality and peace and healing going on, happiness. You got a great bouquet of energy right now. And you should definitely utilize that. The blessing of Alchem. I try to say that. Al Hakim is wisdom. Al Hakim. Soul medicine. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in the assurance that your daily application and effort are enough. And so is your surrender. Now, don't forget, take a screenshot of this if you can. Mental anguish is now soothed. Divine healing can occur most readily in the unknowing yet trusting spaciousness of your open heart. That's a big energy. That's some powerful stuff. And it's going hand in hand with everything else that's being read for you here today. That is really, really so cool. I'm really excited for you, Dreamweaver. I love it. All right, so that is for you. I hope that has helped you today. Happy Father's Day. All right, let's see. Oh, Robert. Here's Robert. General reading. Happy Father's Day. You are welcome, Dreamweaver. All right, Spirit. For Robert Fecto. What does he need to know? What's best going to help him in his path in life today? Let me pull a proper card. Here it is. I swear, did you get something like this the other day? It's interesting that the guys get this. It's kind of a mind blower. All right. Sisterhood. Friendship. Allies. Compatible souls. Loyalty. Joy and delight. So these are all your, I wanted, for lack of a better word, bedfellows. So using these companionship with others really helps bring your soul to level, and it helps to open you up to things that you've been desiring and holding close to your heart. I do believe there's an opening coming, and it's so interesting because there's stuff, these connection of people, and I feel new people are coming into your life, but whatever is happening right now, I feel like they're bringing you to something big that's going to happen in February. I don't know why I'm getting February for you, but so there's something coming, but it's meeting new people, entertaining the thoughts of doing something different or even more spiritual, definitely doing the soul connection thing is really going to be important, and that's going to bring you so much joy and happiness. I love it. I love that card. Now we are going to head spirit for Robert Fecta. What else does he need to know right now? What's best going to help him in his path in life? All right, we got soul card. Who am I ready to forgive? Why is this not zeroing in? There it is. A lot of times it's ourselves, but I think I know who. All right. I'm waiting for it. There it is. The focus again. Don't forget to screenshot these. I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. It is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? So being resistant in some way is why you're not really becoming fully who you wish to be, but having you look at how could it be holding you back. It's good to journal these things. All right, today's soul action. Look at that. I swear I didn't read the bottom half of that before I said that. Write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the Ho'oponopono. I can't say that word. Okay. Prayer for today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. You could also, if it's a someone or something you're ready to release, and say, I release it, or I release you. And even if it's certain things about yourself that you didn't forgive, that you hold on to, maybe you feel something you did or didn't do that held you back. I forgive this part of myself. I now release you, and I love you, and thank you. You can do things like that. That's pretty powerful stuff. I love it. Powerful stuff. All right. We are going to go ahead and do the Rumi card. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help Robert in his path in life? Robert, help me pick the proper card that best helps Robert. All right, this one. Ooh, there's some light for you. Wow, there's a lot of gold. Almost feels like it's more than one card. All right, look at all that golden light. Wow. I say doing some meditation, really getting connected. Now there's a smaller man sitting here. That would be you. Calling upon the bigger white light. It almost looks like a Buddha. You have those who protect you, who back you, who try to help you soul journey or in your soul journey. And you have a lot of energy to share and give, and that such creative stuff too. Love, creativity, it's all right there. And then we also have the base. It's really bringing me to that area. So needing to open up those lower root chakra and your sacral center. But this is all that'll help your solar plexus burn away any doubt. I swear I feel like you need to get involved in some sort of art class. And it's going to bring out some creativeness. And they have a lot of spiritual art classes where you could do painting about what your soul feels, things like that. It might actually help to do some releasing. The dissolving light. Why should I fear anything when I was ever less by dying? Okay, don't forget the screenshot. There is something unworthy of you that must be released. Give up the fears and doubts. The belief that someone or somehow things are not going to work out. You are meant to be free in a way that only truth can provide. Wow. That's powerful. And again, that is going hand in hand with the other two cards. I hope you got a screenshot of that one. You have zero artist talent. That's why you do these classes. They don't care. Sometimes it's just a big blob on a sheet of paper, but it may come out to look like something. Or, I mean, it could even be creative cooking. Creativity comes in so many forms. It could be creative writing, creative cooking, uh, uh, anything. Maybe it's even the way you can do or manifest prayers. It's the world is open. Um, okay, Auntie. See you later. Uh, we'll see you around noonish. We're doing our Father's Day birthday party. Okay, interesting. All right, so yeah, one last thing for you. Card or trinket? I'm going to pull a trinket for you, Robert. All right, a trinket for Robert Pectow. What does he need to know or help him utilize? All right, you got a real bonus today. I felt like this wasn't enough. But if you're getting involved in any contracts, maybe making any purchases, maybe it's a cabin in the woods or something. But whatever you do, if you're getting stuck in any kind of contracts, applications, and this thing won't focus, you need to highlight things. You need to make sure things are specific, even if it's things that you need to stay connected with every day. Make sure you stay on course. Maybe you need an agreement between you and a family member, or I mean, it could be a million things, really. Just make sure everything is highlighted. Maybe it's coming up to agreement that you both agree on, or again, it could, like I said, it could be another purchase. But you also got the clip. This is holding it together while you're making changes, or while you are, making the changes. That's all I can say. And you got the white butterfly also, which is transformation. So I feel like you're at the end of one transformation, and that's why it's time. It's like, you know what you want, you know what you deserve, you know what you need. It's time to do it, and then that course will be done. But there's more to come after that. But I do feel like you can really finish things up by June 27th. That's the date I'm getting. So that will help put you on the next road. Maybe it's even sign a contract for a trip that you're going on. Maybe it's just a hotel, or could be reservations. But if it just feels like something gets accomplished and it feels like it's big, it kind of gives your soul a sigh of relief. And that's what I feel for you. I hope that has helped you. Happy Father's Day. There we go. Put that back. Where'd that come from? Get all these cards out here. All right. You're welcome, Robert. Seems, I don't know, are you still going to be traveling? Because I feel like there's a very interesting road ahead for you. And meeting these new people are going to be spectacular. I think you're going to really dive deeper. Maybe the vacation you should go on should be some sort of spiritual retreat. And I think it's going to really be an eye-opener. I think they have classes for Rumi classes, where they really test your abilities and they help you learn how to connect, stuff like that. But I think that should be your next journey. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Ooh, I am overtime. Yes, and soon. Awesome. And don't forget, if you're coming up to Wisconsin, let me know. All right. So, thank you so much, everyone. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, give me those thumbs up, put positive comments in the comments section. I am a super busy person, so I really apologize if I don't get to your comments. Sometimes when I finally get time, I do go back and I look, because I have to even find out where to find them sometimes. I just like sign into my YouTube channel to do that, or on Facebook. I just wish you all such a wonderful, happy Father's Day. And if you guys are the ones going to celebrate with your loved one and doing something special for somebody for Father's Day, I hope uh, I hope it turns out really wonderful and they really feel the love and the energy and the meaning behind it, the intention. There you go. So much love and light to you all, and thank you so much for tuning in. It really means the world for me, and thank you for your donations. And of course, without you, we wouldn't have a podcast. So go out and enjoy Father's Day, and even if you're not a father, it's still a holiday. Do something special. And if your father is no longer with us, light a candle, talk to them. Doesn't mean they're not there. So there's still things you can do. All right. Much love and light to you all. Namaste.